Hey guys, Bella here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how you can make more money with the Amazon Influencer Program by tagging the parent ASIN. So this is my Amazon storefront, and as you'll notice, you'll see multiple products tagged in some of these. For example, on these Eggos, I tagged the product that I reviewed and then the parent ASIN. So what do I mean by that? I'm going to compare it to tagging one thing in the listing versus tagging everything in the listing. So let's just take a look at this one, for example. So I'll click that, and you'll see there's an assorted variety pack. There's a blueberry waffle, a chocolate. So let's just go and look at that listing. So if you click that and scroll down, you can see I've tagged both. So let's click that listing. And then I'm going to show you how to check the parent ASIN. So this is a listing that I have. I tagged both of these, so the product's ASIN and the parent's ASIN. What that means is I tagged the main product that I reviewed, which was the assorted variety pack, but I also tagged the whole thing. So like in terms of every one of these, I should have the potential to show up and make sales on those since I tagged the parent ASIN. So if you go down and look at the reviews, here I am in the carousel, which is obviously what you want if possible because that's going to generate more sales. But let's click a different product and see if I'm still in the carousel. For example, I did not review the chocolate chip waffle. So just out of curiosity, I'll scroll down and see. Okay, I'm still in the carousel, and you see this is page 1 of 2. So let's go up and see if I'm in the carousel for the maple syrup waffle. Okay, I don't see me there. Okay, there I am at the end, so I'm in that carousel as well. So the point I'm trying to make is that you can be on one product or you can be on every product. So what do you think makes more money? Obviously to be on every product. So what you want to do is I have an extension that's called Oink for influencers. They have a free version and a paid version. If you get the free version, I believe you can still see this info. There are plenty of Chrome extensions that you can use, but if you use code Bella, you can get $20 off of Oink for influencers, and it comes out to be about 15 bucks a month. So very much worth it to me. This tool that I use, it actually has several different functions that I'll probably make a separate video about, but it can show you whether or not a product is actually worth buying. I just happened to buy this on Prime Days because I was like needing more coffee, and at the time it was on sale for like $15.55, so pretty good deal there. But let's take a look at another example. Okay, where this really starts to make sense is when you look at a product like this. You see all of those different variations, how many potential sales you could get if you were showing up on all of those. Not to mention, each one of these is going to come in different sizes. So those are also variations on the listing. So instead of just only tagging the one you have, you want to tag the entire listing, which is that parent ASIN. So let's scroll down and see. I have not done that yet on this listing. So what I'm having to do now is go back and retag. So let me show you how I would go about doing that. Here's a little video of me reviewing those shoes. So I would click this. And then what I would do is I would also go to this listing and click this. This is part of Oink for influencers, so you can just edit the video. What you're going to notice is that I have not tagged the parent ASIN yet. So let's go. All we're going to need to do is click parent ASIN, and that's going to open a new tab. And so now we're in the parent ASIN. Okay, so now that we're back on this page, click add products, and under browse history, the parent ASIN should show up. Right here, click Browse History, and then here it is, the Sequay water shoes. We're going to tag that in addition to the one we reviewed. So what you need to know about this is that the dead giveaway for this is that instead of it being one price, it will say a price range. That lets you know that it's for the entire listing. So go ahead and tag that, and then I'm just going to keep everything the same and click Save. And then when that populates back up, I should be able to pop up on all of these variations. So that's something that I wish I knew when I started the Amazon Influencer Program. It's something that's relatively easy to go back and do if you don't have a lot of videos, but since I have 900 videos, it's going to take me some time, but I've already started to go back and tag the parent ASINs on things, and I'm seeing a big increase in sales just from doing that because a lot of listings have a lot of variations that I just did not even think about the process of this. So I learned a lot of this from the Oink for Influencers Facebook group. Again, it's just something that's been useful to me. It's helped me a lot in my business, and it's actually led to a lot more sales, but that's something that, you know, for example, with these bowls, I know that they come in a lot of different colors, so I need to go back and tag the parent ASIN for that. Just make sure you tag the parent ASIN, and you should be able to capture a lot more sales. I've already captured some sales that were on a more expensive product that I tagged, and I actually made $88 commission off of one sale. So that really kind of motivated me to want to continue doing this. But yeah, just tag the parent ASIN is the main point of the video, and I hope that this told you a little bit about how to do it. One thing to note about troubleshooting, if you can't find the parent ASIN, like say for example you're going back to tag it and you can't find it, go back, click the parent ASIN page again and let it reload in another window, and then click again, and sometimes it will pop back up. It's just kind of finicky, but it will show up. Sometimes you just have to try it twice. Again, the tool is Oink for influencers. It's a Chrome extension. Use code Bella if you want to get a discount, but this should allow me to make a lot more sales when I go back and have the time to retag all of these products. I've already done it on a lot of them. I usually try to only tag 3 products, but for the most part, this is something that can be done over time. As products are selling, I'm going back and retagging them, but this is going to make me a lot more money in the long run.